Technology.ie, we're at the Fujitsu World Tour at the Convention Centre in Dublin, and I'm with Simon Gray, who's Head of Mobile Workplace Solutions at Fujitsu. Your presentation today, Simon, was about mobilising the enterprise, mobility-driven innovation. And one thing I took from it was that you had a kind of a key message to IT people. Don't get left behind, you said. This is changing so fast in terms of mobile devices and how they're used. Can you expand on that a little bit?
Yes, of course. I think the key thing here is that it is changing so quickly. The competitiveness of the consumerization is changing the way that we all work, and not just the people who would be called knowledge workers, but people that work in a store or your general task worker. Whether mobility is working at a different desk every day, or whether it is somebody who can work on a train, on a plane, or wherever they need to go. And the key thing here is that if we do not seize this opportunity to mobilise your enterprise, there's two things that will happen. Is that from your employees' perspective, they'll mobilise themselves, which will cause you an immense amount of pain. And if you don't, from the customer's perspective, they'll go to someone else, because it's so easy nowadays. So in both cases, you've got chances that you will actually lose money.
So you're talking about, when you talk about employees mobilising themselves, you're talking about bringing their own devices, finding their own uses for those devices to make their working life easier, but it's outside the control of the enterprise itself.
Exactly, but it's not just bringing their own device and working on the latest iPad or Android phone. It could actually be going and working for somebody who does allow them to do what they want. There's obviously some security challenges that would worry most CIOs around the whole bring your own device, or just the whole shadow IT, as I think it's now called. But I think there's also that key thing about people will want to go and work for companies that are, let's use the word sexy, and are given the kind of devices that they want to do their jobs.
And maybe do their jobs better, do their jobs easier, make it easier for them to work. There are huge opportunities here for workers, for customers, and for the business themselves.
Oh, certainly. It's I think there is. I think we went through in the presentation. We went through an awful lot of possible scenarios where you could see some great benefits. We've already seen customers using these to increase sales by actually making the sale inside the car rather than in a cold office at the back of the showroom. And I think from the end user's perspective, or the employee's perspective, they want to work when they want to work. They want to spend quality time with their family and not have to be stuck and tied to a laptop or a desk in an office. So if they can work at between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock at night, then rather than between 5 and 6, then that will work better for them. They'll be a happier and more engaged employee, and they will produce more.
So what should businesses, IT departments, CIOs, what should they do about it? How can they meet this challenge?
Well, I think the key things is to identify what you're trying to achieve from mobilising the enterprise. Is it you're just trying to reduce your costs? Is it you're trying to increase your sales? Is it trying to improve the customer engagement? So it's looking at all of those things holistically. Look at the business outcome. It all starts with the business outcome. What is the business benefit of going through these things and working it out? Start small. It doesn't have to cost the earth. It doesn't have to take forever. And the other key thing is, obviously, I would have to say this, is partner with an organisation that can help you through all of these challenges that you may come across.